Hello and welcome back to the True Lessons overview of the Occupational English Test. As I mentioned in my last video, for all detailed and updated information, please log into the OET official website oet.com. In this video, I will be giving you general information and some idea about the test format and the scoring pattern. The OET is an English language test. It assesses the English language proficiency of healthcare professionals such as dentists, pharmacists, nurses, doctors, and so on, who wish to migrate for study or work to countries where English is the first language. Many other countries like India, Philippines, UAE, Namibia, and so on may also ask for an OET score to prove English proficiency. Now, OET tests are available in 3 delivery formats. You can take a paper-based test at a test center in your city. You can take a computer-based test also at a test center, and you can take a computer-based test at home as well. In the OET paper-based test, there will be a face-to-face speaking test between an interlocutor and the candidate. For both computer-based tests, both at home and at the test center, there will be a test over Zoom. If you are taking the test at home, then the OET will prescribe certain rules. That is, you should have good internet connection and a webcam and a speaker. For each of these tests, there are different registration dates and you have to register a few days before. So please log into oet.com and get clarity on which day to register. The level of difficulty, the scoring pattern, and the format remains the same for all 3 types of tests. Now, the OET comprises 4 subtests, that is, listening test, reading test, writing test, and speaking test. The entire test takes place between 2.5 hours to 3 hours, and there's 20 minutes of speaking test between an interlocutor and a candidate. The listening test lasts for about 45 minutes, the reading is for an hour, writing test is for 45 minutes, and the speaking test is for approximately 20 minutes. The listening and reading test is common for all professions. That is, whether you're a doctor or a nurse or a podiatrist or a pharmacist, these 2 tests will remain the same. Now, in the listening test, the candidate has to listen to conversations between a doctor and a patient, or between 2 doctors, or a lecture from a doctor, and answer questions based on the audio that you hear. Prepare well for this only because sometimes we may not be able to understand New Zealand or Australian accent or a British accent. Therefore, listen to a lot of Australian or New Zealand audio tapes to get used to the accent. In this test, you will be able to score well, so don't lose out on that. Now, in the reading test, you will be presented with a lot of general healthcare topics, small text and large text, and you will have to answer questions based on those texts. Therefore, comprehension is very essential. You will have to write 1 word, 2 word, 3 word, or phrases, and answer multiple choice questions as well. The writing task usually asks you to write a referral letter, and this is pertaining to your profession. Therefore, if you're a nurse, you will have to recommend your patient according to their diagnosis to another colleague or a doctor for further care. Therefore, you should take care of your vocabulary, spelling, and grammar while you're writing the test, and include all information that is available in the notes. The speaking test is also profession specific and delivered individually. You sit in front of an interlocutor. The interlocutor will pretend to be the patient and ask you questions regarding their own health. You will have to explain to the patient what he or she has to do in order to get better. Sometimes the patient will resist from taking medication, not follow your recommendation, and argue with you. At all times, you have to maintain calm and explain the patient's diagnosis to him or her. The overall scoring pattern is 0 to 500 marks, and you're graded from A grade to E grade, A being the highest grade. Each of your subtests is graded from 0 to 500. A good score is A or B grade or 350 marks and above. Now, some countries accept C or C plus grade also as a good score. So you can check there and see if your score is accepted or not. You can take a retest if you fail to make the correct score. I hope you've got enough information about the OET. Good luck for your OET exam preparation. If you like my video, please subscribe and like my video and look for more videos on this channel. Thank you.